The medical bay of the Celestial Harmony hummed with the soft blue bioluminescence that the Velkari preferred for their healing work. Dr. Zilthar's 3 eye stalks swiveled nervously as the human transport shuttle docked with their station. 2 humans. 2 of the infamous Deathworlders were coming aboard, and 1 was reportedly injured. "Prepare the stasis field." Zilthar clicked to their assistant, a young Velkari named Prill. "If the wounds are severe, we'll need to halt all biological processes immediately." For any civilized species, injury meant careful, slow intervention. Blood loss was the primary killer. The precious life fluid would seep away for hours before coagulation factors could even begin their work. Stasis was the only answer. The airlock hissed open. Leo stumbled through first, his face pale beneath the strange pigmentation humans called a tan. He was supporting Anna, whose uniform was torn at the shoulder, dark red blood soaking through the fabric. Her jaw was clenched, but her brown eyes were alert, almost annoyed. "We had a little accident during the EVA," Leo said, his voice strained. "Micrometeorite punched through her suit. She's losing blood." Zilthar's medical appendages trembled. Blood loss, the most dangerous condition. "Quickly! Into the stasis field. We must stop the hemorrhaging before—" "Before what?" Anna interrupted, wincing as Leo helped her onto the examination platform. "It's just a cut. Deep, yeah, but it's already stopped bleeding." All 3 of Zilthar's eye stalks focused on her shoulder. "Stopped? Impossible. Your injury occurred only 7 minutes ago." "According to your distress call." "Yeah, about 5 minutes ago it stopped," Leo confirmed, carefully peeling back the torn fabric. "See, it's already clotting." Zilthar leaned closer, their optical sensors refusing to believe what they were seeing. The wound was indeed severe, a puncture nearly 2 centimeters deep that had torn through muscle tissue. But around the edges, the blood had already formed a dark, gelatinous seal. Not a perfect seal, but enough to dramatically slow the bleeding to a mere seep. This is impossible," Zilthar whispered. "Prill, run a temporal scan. Ensure we haven't experienced a time dilation event." The assistant's eye stalks wilted in confusion, but complied. "No temporal anomalies, Doctor." "All chronometers are synchronized." Anna rolled her eyes. A peculiar human gesture that Zilthar had learned indicated exasperation. "Look, can you just clean it and seal it up? It hurts like hell." "Hell?" Prill asked nervously. "Is that a pain scale measurement?" "It means it hurts a lot," Leo translated, pulling up a stool beside Anna. His hand found hers, fingers intertwining. "But she's right, Doc. Human blood clots fast. It's kind of our thing." Zilthar's mind reeled. In the 7 years they had practiced medicine, they had never encountered a species whose blood could solidify so rapidly. The Velkari required nearly 4 hours for initial clot formation. The Zephians needed 6. Even the robust Krell took 2 hours at minimum. "How?" Zilthar demanded, their scientific curiosity overriding their bedside manner. "What mechanism allows this?" Anna and Leo exchanged glances. "Platelets?" Anna offered. "And, what are they called, Leo? The protein things?" "Fibrin," Leo supplied. "It forms a mesh, traps blood cells, creates a clot." He spoke slowly, as if explaining to a child, which only made Zilthar's embarrassment worse. "Show me your databanks," Zilthar insisted. "This is extraordinary." While Prill cleaned and sealed Anna's wound, a process that took mere minutes with the advanced Velkari tissue regenerator, Zilthar dove into the human medical database that Leo accessed from his wrist terminal. What they found shook their understanding of biology. Human blood contained hundreds of billions of platelets per liter. These cellular fragments could aggregate at a wound site within seconds. Meanwhile, A cascade of 13 different proteins could activate in sequence, culminating in the formation of fibrin threads that wove through the platelet plug like molecular rebar. The entire process, from injury to stable clot, could complete in 3 to 5 minutes. "This is Deathworlder biology," Zilthar breathed in awe. "Your planet must have been incredibly hostile." "Earth?" Anna flexed her shoulder experimentally, testing the sealed wound. "Yeah, I guess. We had predators, falls, sharp objects everywhere. If we didn't clot fast, we'd bleed out from a thorn bush." "A thorn bush," Zilthar repeated hollowly. "Your plant life was hostile enough to require rapid coagulation evolution." "Not just plants," Leo added cheerfully. "We had big cats, bears, wolves, venomous snakes, poisonous insects, aggressive primates." "Stop," Prill whimpered, their eye stalks drooping. "Your homeworld sounds like a death sentence." "Was," Anna corrected, standing up and testing her range of motion. "We're pretty good at surviving now. Took a lot of evolution, but here we are." She grinned at Leo. "Tough as nails?" "Nails?" Zilthar's translator struggled with the idiom. "It means durable, hard to kill," Leo explained, standing as well. "Listen, Doc, thanks for the patch-up. How much do we owe you?" Zilthar waved an appendage dismissively. "Nothing. Your medical data is payment enough. With your permission, I'd like to submit a paper to the Galactic Medical Journal. Rapid coagulation in Deathworlder species. A study of human hemostasis. This could revolutionize trauma medicine." "Sure," Anna said, heading toward the airlock. "Just spell our names right in the acknowledgments." As the humans departed, Zilthar and Prill stood in stunned silence, watching the station's viewport as the human shuttle undocked and burned toward the colony world below. "Doctor," Prill said quietly, "if their blood clots in minutes, what else can they survive?" Zilthar's eye stalks trembled. They had read the human database entries on bone healing, immune responses, and tissue regeneration. They had seen the records of human survival in conditions that would kill any civilized species within hours. "Everything, Prill," Zilthar whispered. "I suspect they can survive everything." Far below, on the human colony world, Anna and Leo would laugh about the amazed aliens over dinner, never quite understanding why the rest of the galaxy found them so terrifying. But in the sterile quiet of the medical bay, two Velkari physicians stared at their instruments and contemplated a disturbing truth. Humans weren't just survivors. They were biological marvels designed by a world that tried its hardest to kill them and failed.